My name is the Queen of Hearts, and I have given this wonderful garden party and recital to demonstrate that we are indeed changed characters. We are not those characters that you believed in Alice in Wonderland. We are now bona fide inhabitants of planet Earth, and everybody is here to celebrate our adjustment from being mere two-dimensional characters to 3, 4, perhaps 5-dimensional human beings.
Dining with Alice was born about 10 years ago. That's my co-director Helen Marriage and me. We found a brilliant garden in a place on the border of Dorset and Wiltshire called the Lama Tree Pleasure Garden, and it felt very much like Alice in Wonderland. It was an extraordinary place.
Here it's much bigger, the grounds are huge here, and the waiters have a lot more time, work to do, to travel to all the tables. 256 tables this time. It's a conceptual dining experience. 256 individual tables, the first thing, then people come together. 128 tables, with 2 people at the table, and then finally 64, 8x8 chess game.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, I must admit. I had no idea how large Elsing Hall was in terms of the grounds. So it was a bit of a shock on the first day when we walked the site, I must admit, yeah.
For 10 years I've been thinking that it would be great to find the perfect place to remount the show and to do it even better this time than we did last time. And I think in Elsing we found the perfect venue. It's a really magical, extraordinary space, and it does feel very much, it's like getting into a fairy tale, and I think for me that's been really part of the pleasure.
To get a production this size to work requires a lot of time, a lot of spreadsheets, and a lot of talking to a lot of different people.
Basically every day we've got over 900 kilos of cutlery that has to be laid out, distributed, everything has to be perfectly accurate, and then collected back in. And also you've got tables spread over a mile in length, and you have to get people hot food. This would all be manageable were it not for the fact that within all that we have to keep track of vegetarians as well and make sure everyone gets the right dietary requirements.
Our job on site is basically to set up everything, all the tables, for 4 different courses, and then to quickly get into our costumes and perform, and we each have to take care of 4 guests, sometimes 8, and see that their experience of the play is individual and tailored to their needs.
I'm one of the waiters, or the turban team. I go around dressed as a waiter with a turban on, and I take the diners to their individual tables around the route.
They're a bit perplexed at the beginning. It has to be said, it's quite a confusing kind of Wonderland experience.
It's a little bit strange because we're separating them from their friends and partners.
Once they enter the spirit of the show, they've really enjoyed it. Most people seem to be coming out saying they've had a great time.
For the menu started in the library. We hit the library, read up our Alice in Wonderland, and then that starts sort of influencing, teasing out all sorts of ideas. We're then able to sit down with the director, Hilary Westlake, and sort of bounce ideas off her. We could do this, you could do this, and see how the menu could really support the acting performance, and also the space as well.
Have I enjoyed myself? Of course I enjoyed myself. I've got great lines like, if music be the food, make mine a risotto in G. If you get lost, I know a good tailor. Stuff like that. Mad Hatter, great. It's an extension of the Mad Hatter from the book. Of course I say no room, and all the obvious stuff. But I get lots of other stuff as well. Very pleased.
I mean, what couldn't you like about this? I mean, you're outside, we've been very lucky with the weather, working with a great group of people, and I say it's a lovely show to be involved with. It's unique.
It's been really interesting as well. It's obviously something, catering's not done on this scale, it's not done like this.
This has been a fantastic experience. I mean, it's a really amazing project to work on, lovely production, great cast, Really fantastic bunch of people working here on site. We've been here now for about 3 weeks, and no, it's been a really, really tremendous experience.
From this experience, I hope to gain perhaps a little understanding of how stage management works, the intricacies behind such a large-scale performance, like how it's put together logistically, and also to make some new friends. Which I haven't, unfortunately. Snap that napkin, make a fold. We're the ones that serve one cold. Crease that square, shake that cloth. We're the ones that bring hot broth.
Well, in terms of what's going on with the production side, I don't really like to know too much about it. In fact, I like things to run so smoothly that I have absolute no knowledge whatsoever of what's happening as long as it happens. And so far, so good, it has happened.
6, 7, 8, 9, we serve you dine. 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's why we wait.
I think my guests are having a wonderful time. I think my guests have never had such a brilliant time.
4, 5, 6, 7, when waiters die they go to heaven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turban team know all the tricks.
Because after this wonderful occasion, people shower me with compliments.
2, 3, 4, 5, waiters keep the world alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, we know what we're waiting for.
We do.